Hello to you all there. Good afternoon and Happy New Year. It's good to see you all again in 2018. My name is Osaya Lucky and this is LuckyTV. This is my first video of the year, and by popular demand, I am going to be talking once more again about high blood pressure. Over the past few weeks, a lot of people had called me, some have sent me mails asking some useful and some important questions about high blood pressure. So today I'm going to take time off to attend to their concerns, to answer some of their questions. Okay, but before I do that, I want to use this opportunity to thank some people who had over the weeks, responded positively to our cry for help. These people have donated money and time to make sure that our crusade is a reality. So first on my list is Mr. Osagbovo Festus. Mr. Osagbovo Festus is the Director General of the Edo State Liaison Office, Abuja. Mr. Osagbovo Festus, thank you so much. We have Mrs. Nicolene Bunje. Mrs. Nicolene Bunje is the CEO of Project Kucholo here in Torino. Nicolene, we say, on behalf of everybody here in Global Interest, I say thank you so much. God bless you, and God will always meet you at the points of your needs. We have Pastor Mike Ajibade. Pastor Mike Ajibade is in Chicago, in the United States of America. Thank you, Pastor Mike, for your kind gesture. Pastor Johnson Wilfred. Pastor Johnson Wilfred here in Torino, thank you so much. Thank you. A big thank you to you and every members of your church. The Evidence of Christ Gospel Ministry in Torino, thank you so much. God will bless each and every one of you. Mr. Nosa Osamota, thank you so much. God bless you for your kind donation. Mr. Loris de Gasperi, Loris, thank you so much. We love you. On behalf of everybody here, I say thank you. Okay, Mauro, grazie mille. God will bless you. Thank you so much, Mauro. We love you too. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to the issue of this high blood pressure. Some of the questions people have been asking me over time are the causes and the symptoms of high blood pressure. But before I go deeply, I want to remind you once more again the importance of, having your BP read every now and then, especially when you are above the age of 40. It becomes medically important for you to measure your high blood pressure at least once in a month. So it is good to always know your BP status. Okay, so the causes of high blood pressure. One of the causes of high blood pressure is smoking. Smoking of tobacco or chewing of tobacco exposes you to high blood pressure. Okay? Number two is being overweight. When you are overweight or you are obese, you are a candidate for high blood pressure. Number three is lack of physical activities. When you don't engage in a lot of physical activities. Listen, if your work does not, permit you, your work is not a kind of work that, you do and sweat breaks out, it becomes very necessary for you to take time off at least once or twice a week to exercise. And exercising doesn't really mean that you have to run or you jog or lift weight. You can just take a walk. And when you walk, when you trek for like 30 to 45 minutes and sweat breaks out, you are okay. All right? So another cause of high blood pressure is too much of salt in our diet. When you have too much of salt, when you consume too much of salt in your diet on a daily basis, you stand the risk of having high blood pressure. So another factor is alcohol. When you are a heavy drinker, man, you are a candidate. Okay, so if you must drink, drink moderately. Okay, so another point is stress. When you expose yourself to too much stress on a daily basis, you are exposing yourself to high blood pressure. Okay, so old age is another factor, but this is where all of us are connected. But it does not necessarily mean that everyone that is old must have high blood pressure. It depends on how you conduct yourself in your growing age. So if, for instance, when you are growing in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, even in your 50s, if you consume less of alcohol, you are not a smoker, and you don't take too much salt in your diet, and you exercise often, there is every possibility that you will not have high blood pressure. But lack of all these things, when you take too much of salt, you don't exercise, you are fat, and you smoke, when you grow old, there is every possibility that you will have high blood pressure. So another factor is family history. Okay, so there are some families that have high blood pressure in them. When it runs in your family, there is every probability that you will suffer from high blood pressure. When you have untreated kidney infection or kidney disease, it causes high blood pressure as well. Okay, so these are some of the known causes of high blood pressure: smoking, being overweight, too much of alcohol, too much of salt in your food, family history, old age, and untreated kidney infections. These are all known factors of the causes of high blood pressure. All right, so another question that people ask over time is, what are the symptoms of high blood pressure? Okay, some of the symptoms of high blood pressure are, for instance, when you have too much or ceaseless headache. When you have this headache that keeps coming and coming, instead of going to the chemist or the pharmacy to buy medicine for headache, you just go to the chemist or the pharmacy or any medical center around you and have your blood pressure measured. Okay, so that ceaseless headache may just be as a result of high blood pressure. Okay, number two is when you have this visual disturbance. When you have this visual disturbance, you are looking at something, it's like it's blur. You run to your doctor, man, have your BP measured. That could just be a symptom. It could mean that you have high blood pressure. Okay, so number three is nosebleed. Or when you suddenly start bleeding from the nose, you know that you have high blood pressure because it's a symptom. Okay, well, I have seen situations where people bleed from the nose and all they can do is to take cotton wool, try to block it or try to force it back into your system. So it's risky, it's dangerous. So it's as a result of high blood pressure. Not all though, there are other reasons why you have blood comes out from your nose, but we know too that bleeding from the nose is equally one of the symptoms of high blood pressure. Okay, so when another factor is when you have this pain in your upper region, in your chest region, maybe you didn't take anything heavy or nobody punched you there, but suddenly you started to feel pains in your chest region. Guy, run to your doctor. It is a symptom of high blood pressure. Another factor is when you start to gasp for breath after every little exercise. When there is shortness of breath in your system, you know that you are a candidate of high blood pressure. See your doctor, have your BP read, and they will recommend a medicine that will help you manage the situation. So when you begin to have blood, when you begin to see blood in your urine, it's another symptom of high blood pressure. Okay, you are urinating and you are seeing blood, see your doctor. It's a symptom of high blood pressure. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is some of the questions people have been asking me over the weeks, and I sincerely hope that I've been able to at least throw some light in that gray area in your life as regards high blood pressure. So this is it, and I will want to advise again that every now and then, please read your high blood pressure. High blood pressure is risky, it's dangerous. It is dangerous. It kills, and a lot of people die on a daily basis without knowing that they have high blood pressure. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are about. This is what we are about. This is the BP monitor machine that I have been talking about. We have a lot of this now, donated by public spirited individuals. So they gave us free. We are going to give it to you free. All you need to do is to come forward. Already we have people in some areas in Nigeria. We have some in Lagos, we have some in Akure, we have some in Benin, Port Harcourt, and Aba. Okay, so if you are interested, if you want to help, if you want to be an advocate, if you want to save your own people, just come forward. And if you volunteer that you will use your house, your store, or your office as a center where people will be coming to have their high blood pressure measured free of charge, we give you one of these, or as many as possible. Okay, so it is it was given to us free, and we are going to be distributing it free of charge. It's about 50 euros for one, and by today's rate of exchange, about 20,000 naira. But we are not asking you for the money. All we are asking is for you to come, tell us where you are. Location or religion is not an issue here. If you like being in Zamfara, if you like being in Kafashan, if you like you are in Oshobo or Sapele or Badagry, it doesn't matter to us. What matters to us is how many lives we are able to save. Okay, so we are talking about you here. We are talking about your father. We are talking about your mother. We are talking about your people. So please, if you are interested, come forward. And again, if you are interested in contributing towards this crusade, please do. Okay, in my previous video, the war against high blood pressure, I already gave out the names and telephone numbers of our contacts in Nigeria. One in Lagos, one in Benin, and one in Port Harcourt. So if you are in Nigeria, you want to help, call one of those numbers, and you will get the appropriate information on how you can contribute towards this fight. Okay, so but if you are somewhere in Europe and you listen to this video and you want to contribute, please leave your telephone number and your name in our comment box under this video, and I personally will call you and get in touch with you. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that is it. When you get this video, please, the biggest favor you can do for mankind right now is to share this video so that this video will reach a lot of people. We beg of you, so that people will know the importance of having their high blood pressure read. A lot of your brothers, my brothers, your sisters, my sisters are dying as a result of high blood pressure without knowing it. Okay, some of these symptoms we read out. The reason why it's not proper for you to wait for all these symptoms to start manifesting is that by the time some of these symptoms are beginning to manifest in your body, it may be too late, it may be too fatal. So when you are above the age of 40 or 35, 40 and above, please just take it as a point of duty, okay, to always have your BP read. It is very, very important. So please, ladies and gentlemen, I appeal to you that you share this video. Share this video, subscribe to our channel so that anytime we upload a new video, you will get the notifications immediately. So it is important. So please, if you want to help, watch my previous video. But if you want me to get in touch with you directly, please leave your telephone number and your name on our comment box, and I will get in touch with you. Okay, so this is all we can take from this episode. I'll say thank you, Happy New Year once again, and God bless you.